Hello there, folks. This is Shannara with the Delta Elites chat channel on Star Trek Online, bringing you another walkthrough. This one is going to be an advanced version of Mind Trap. Now, this isn't going to be a great walkthrough, to be honest with you, because one of the things I recommend you do, as you look at the mini-map, there are 4 sections: an industrial, I forget the different, well, there we go. Mining district, marketing district, residential district, and the industrial district. Your teams should decide in advance which district they're going to be taking out, which we did not do here. See, I just said blue because I'm going to head over to the blue district there. Only because it's the furthest one away, and I don't, like I said, I didn't see anybody taking choices, so I'm going to head to hopefully save as many as we can over here. Now, one of the things I did also forget to do is traits. You should set for, if you have any psionic or mental resists, this is the time to use them. This one will definitely, yeah, because of that. Now, in the first section, what you need to do is you need to tell the Romulan civilians to go home and lock their doors. You need to get 31 per district to complete your option. Which used to be a lot easier, to be honest with you, when battling these guys. It wasn't that tough of a deal. It's a little bit harder than it is now. I've never had this much hold on the psionic traits like that before. Alright, they're forcing me to fight them, so let's take these out so I can start saving more civilians. We gotta hit our 31. They're just not gonna let me do it, are they? Alright. I don't know if it used to be that way, but apparently when you're engaged in all... There we go. That's better. Okay, for this next wave section, what we need to do is there's little crates. We have industrial buildings all around that we need to reinforce. Now, it used to be, I don't remember there being these guys around while doing that, but I think he was leftover spawn from the before. You'll find little crates around with fortification materials in them. All you need to do is grab fortification materials, head over to the building, to the right side of the building, and start fortifying. You have 3 fortification: windows, walls, and doors. Now, if you see somebody else fortifying a portion of the building, I recommend go to another building, because you don't know which one he's fortifying, and if you both fortify the doors, well, it's kind of a wasted fortification. So again, yep, fortify the walls. Look at the windows and the walls. Here's another one of those crate locations for fortification materials. On that one, I'm going to head back, and he's done. So what did he leave? Oh, he finished it. Never mind. Sorry. Alright. Well, let's head back over this one, fortify the doors. If you do hear screams and squeals in the background, I'm not some kind of freak. I just have kids playing out in the pool right now, so. And yes, they are parentally supervised. They're not out there on their own. But yep, so once you've got that, then you need to defend the buildings for the next 5 minutes from the salt vampires. I like to usually take myself up to position over, like over here. Looks like everybody else is kind of taking... Not everybody else, but this area's kind of guarded here. Gotta keep an eye back over here. They will start spawning behind the buildings and creep in. So let's take out some spawns, but keep checking around. Don't solo your focus in one area. Huh. It's been about a year since I've run this. Maybe they don't spawn back here anymore. One of the things you might want to try to do is when these things are happening, take out the subterranean entrances first. Keeps more from spawning, getting yourself overrun. And if you see one like this, actually hammering on your building. Those are your priorities. And your main goal is basically defending the buildings, of course. So. You guys pretty much have this covered up here. By the way, Cryptic developers, if anybody's watching this one, you know, we really would play this a whole lot more often, and it was played. Ooh, look at this building getting torn up down here. It was played all the time. I used to run this on a daily basis, but you can't private queue. I mean, you can't cross faction in our private queues. So, literally, hey, I'm a Klingon. I have 8 level 60 Klingon characters and 1 Federation. So, every time there's been a mine trap queue up, I just avoid it and don't even go. And people have a hard time filling them because a lot of people, especially since the Delta release, are playing Klingons now. So, just a recommendation. Please make this cross-faction for all of us. Are we supposed to be all one happy alliance now? And considering it's a Ferengi mining colony. Alright, I'll stop ranting now. I apologize. So we have 57 more seconds to go here, just keeping the salt vampires off our buildings. By the way, I also apologize for the low level of graphics. I have it set. I was on Risa. I've been having a lot of top problems on Risa with stuttering gameplay, so I reduced my graphics down to the lowest setting, and I forgot to set them back to get good quality on this one, but You still get the effect of what's going on here, right? So, looks like nobody lost any buildings. We're doing pretty good. Alright, this next phase here, we need to escort all of the civilians to the shuttles. We need to evacuate them out of the city. And to do that, we need to clear the path for them first by getting rid of any of the salt vampires on the way. Basic goal is to get as many civilians as you can to the evacuation point where a shuttle is going to come pick them up. Now you'll notice they'll stop on their way too. I'm going to go ahead and take out the vampires first, but if they stop, you need to prod them along, verbally of course. Looks like we got somebody bringing up the rear, so I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to focus more on... Wow, that's a heck of a spawn of them. Yeah, if you see that, we can't stop here, keep moving. Just click on that to keep moving along. And again, taking out any spawns that come up on the path in your way. Looks like we lost 2. There's only 3 of us protecting these. Normally there's 4. Or 5, I should say. And we've actually lost 5 of our 31. That's kind of the main reason you want to have your teams of 5 together when you do this stuff. So I'm going to run ahead, wait till my weapons light up, knowing that's the next place for spawns. Same thing, run ahead, clear spawns. Try to keep it down to losing only 26 here. The more residents you save, the better the points you get towards the end. So it is beneficial to make sure to have a good team on each section. And this is the evacuation point, which will, in a minute and 40, start the final phase, which is to evacuate the citizens. Keep them moving. Make sure you get them all up to the top of the hill. There we go. We got 26 of our 26 here. I just have to wait for the market district to get their guys up there. Oh, there they go. They're getting them all up right now. 18, 20. I guess we started with 26, so we got 26 to 26 up. Now, this point is to hold off salt vampires until you get them all evacuated with the shuttles that come down. And they evacuate 3 at a time. Your next shuttle should come down. I just wanted to see if I could actually jump on top of that shuttle. Guess not. I'll try next one. I think that's our last two. And that's it for us. We lost one in the evacuation, but 25 of 26 isn't bad. So now you basically have to wait till the rest of the team finishes off their evacuations. And that's it. You get a choice of Romulan or fleet marks. And of course we finished first because we had less to evacuate with only 26. But that's it. Thanks for tuning in. In 15 seconds, 12. Shannara here with the Delta Elites channel. Visit us online at www.deltaelites.com. Thanks for tuning in. See you online.